forget this day, Rachel. Tell your grandchildren that you were there when word came that the great tyrant Darkenral was gone forever.
Where did he go?
Thanks to the Seeker, that monster is dead and rotting for all eternity in the underworld.
I've failed you.
No, you have succeeded exactly as I intended.
My lord?
And now you will help me expand my dominion to the world above.
Yes, Keeper. But I must warn you, there is one who will stand in your way, as he stood in mine.
There is no escape from death. Even the Seeker will belong to me.
To the Seeker!
Shadows long overtake the day, and evil doth enslave us. When war and...
This is flattering, but we should get on the road soon. If we leave now, we can put in 6 leagues before the moon goes down.
And offend our hosts. Tyrant's only been dead a week. Savor each victory, Richard, as though it were a juicy leg of mutton. You never know when it'll be your last.
That's encouraging.
That was lovely.
Rachel, come. Sit, child.
Are you going to stay here with us? It's nice here.
I wish we could. But Richard and I need to see Caelan safely to Idendrill.
Why are you going there?
Well, that's where the Mother Confessor presides.
The Midlands under the rule of law and justice. I never thought I'd live to see the day.
Are you going to marry Richard?
Rachel!
It's all right. No, we're not getting married.
Don't you love each other?
Yes. But my duties as a confessor, my powers, keep me from being able to be a wife to Richard.
That's not fair.
It's awfully warm in here, isn't it? How about a special treat to cool you off?
Yes, please.
Do you like apple cider? Afriana. There you go, my dear.
We're wasting time, Kara.
You're disturbing my bath, Triana.
While you're washing your hair, Dahara is going to pieces. We should go to the People's Palace now.
And do what when we get there? Loot the wine cellar?
We swear our allegiance to Lord Rahl.
Lord Rahl is dead.
If he were the last of his bloodline, then our Aegeals would have lost their power.
If and when the new Lord Rahl should claim the throne, we'll decide if he's worthy of our services. Until then, who better to bring order to the territories than the Mordsit? I've called for a meeting of all our sisters at the Temple of Jandrillin. We leave today.
When did you become queen? I must have missed the coronation. It's my right as a Mordsit.
You deserve no honor. You will stay alive and serve me. Does anyone else have a problem?
Tracks came from down here.
What in the name of the spirits?
It's as I feared. Creatures escape from the underworld. It's a Skreeling.
Like the nursery rhyme. The Skreelings are loose. The Keeper may win. His assassins have come to rip off your skin.
If I remember right, the poem says the only way to kill it is to hack it into pieces.
Richard tried hacking it with a sword of truth. It didn't even seem to hurt the creature.
If we can't kill it, we'll find it and trap it.
Our problems are far greater than one nasty monster. This crack in the earth. It's a tear in the veil that separates the underworld from the world of the living. As long as it's open, there's no way to prevent the Keeper of the underworld, the great enemy of all that walks, breathes, and grows in the light, from sending his minions to bring death to every living thing. I fear the Skreelings, but the vanguard.
How could this have happened?
In all my years as a wizard, I've only known one form of magic strong enough to tear the veil. The power of Odin.
This happened when I killed Rahl, when the boxes of Odin exploded.
Wizard's second rule. The greatest harm can come from the best intentions.
If I did this, I'll find a way to undo it.
The only way I know of to close a rift is the way the Creator sealed the underworld at the beginning of time.
The Stone of Tears.
He who possesses the stone will be able to repair the veil.
We will find it.
The stone has been lost for centuries beyond count. Many have given their lives searching for it.
If anyone can find it, the Seeker can.
Kaelin, I share your faith in Richard. But the veil is delicate. And the time it takes to find one tiny stone amid all the rocks and mountains of creation, cracks like this could appear anywhere, spreading and splintering in all directions. And then there would be nothing to prevent the Keeper from waging war on the world of the living.
Seeker! The Hiran soldiers are in the town. They're demanding to see you.
Darken Rahl is dead. The war is over. Lay down your arms or you will feel my sword.
We have not come to fight, my lord. Master All, guide us.
Master All, protect us. In your light we thrive. In your wisdom we are humbled. We live only to serve. Our lives are yours.
I was born into the service of Darkenral's father, Lord Panisral. Some called him a tyrant, but in his time there was peace and order throughout the territories. He took pride in his firstborn son, but as the boy grew older, Father came to see the darkness in his son's heart and his love for the dark ways of sorcery. The father began to fear for the future of his kingdom. When he learned of a prophecy that said he would sire another son, one who would kill his black-hearted older brother, Panis set out to assure the truth of that prophecy. He fathered a child with a young woman whose bloodline was as powerful as his own. Tarlin Zaranda.
That's a lie. My daughter would never have lain with Panisral.
Yes, Wizard. Panis knew this too. Which is why he wooed Tarlin in the guise of a young shepherd. In this form, he won her heart and conceived a child with her. But in his pride, my master made a foolish mistake. He boasted to Darkenral that the son prophesied to kill him would soon be born. In a rage, Darkenral slew his own father and commanded me to dispose of the body. But I convinced Panisral's most faithful Mord Sith to revive him with the breath of life. Then killed her to protect the secret. While Panis went into hiding, I dispatched a rider to Tarlin's father to warn him that Darkenral had ordered the death of all firstborn sons of Brenadin, where the prophecy said the child would be born.
I never knew who sent me that message.
And we never knew if you received it.
This is some sort of trap.
It's no trap, my lord. I have carried this secret for 24 years, waiting for the day that the prophecy might be fulfilled, so that I could pledge my loyalty to you and to escort you back to the people's palace, to assume your rightful place on the throne. If you do not believe me, order your confessor to do as she must to verify my words.
There's no need. He's telling the truth.
Tighter. Yes, mistress. Is there anything else I can do to please you?
I'm sure there is. When we have more time.
Scrubbing the floors, Triana. I would have thought that were beneath your station.
You're alive.
No, not alive. But still your master. But I need you to perform a special task for me. And for the one I serve.
Lord Rahl serves no man.
Not a man, Triana. But we all have our masters. Mine is the keeper of the underworld. And when he conquers all life, those who stood by him will be rewarded.
If my lord follows the keeper, then so do I. But Kara has taken command.
Kara helped the Seeker to kill me. She cannot be trusted. Which is why before you begin this special task I have for you, you and your sisters must destroy her.
How could I have been so consumed by the acquisition of magic and power that I neglected to protect my own daughter?
Sid, I'm sorry.
Listen to me.
Thinking of myself when you've just learnt that the great tyrant you fought so hard to kill was your own brother.
No, he wasn't.
Richard, I know this is hard to accept.
Kaylin, I'm not challenging the words of the Mother Confessor here. But blood isn't what makes somebody family. I didn't share blood with George and Mary Cipher, but they will always be my parents. Now, Zed, do you have any idea where we can pick up the trail of the Stone of Tears?
If there is a clue, it's to be found in the ancient volumes that the wizards keep in Idendrill.
Go, find what you can. Kaylin, stay here. Call the people of the town inside, board up every window and doorway.
What about you?
The Screeling's still out there. I'm gonna hunt it down and kill it. You say you and your men will follow me?
To the death, my lord.
Maybe with a few more swords we can hack this thing to pieces. And then we're going to the People's Palace.
You're going to proclaim yourself the new Lord Rahl.
You said it yourself. That problem is a lot bigger than one monster. With the veil torn, the Keeper will wage war in the world of the living. And if we have to fight that war, we could use an army behind us.
I must warn you to expect violent opposition, my lord.
What are you talking about?
My men and I alone bear the secret to your parentage. Many Daharans will not easily accept your claim to the throne. In order to win the allegiance of the greatest number, I recommend you immediately execute every member of the 3rd Battalion.
I'm not going to kill my own men.
They are Daharans, my lord. If they are to follow you, they must fear you.
I'll find a way to deal with them. Right now, we're going to kill a Screeling.
Wolves?
That's no wolf.
Since the custom has been broken, we won't give her an honorable death. We will leave her to that shrieking creature or the townspeople. Whoever gets her first.
The work of the Screeling, my lord.
We'll find him before he kills again. marching with these dogs? Call off your men, I'll call off mine. Put on your weapons! Stand down! I'm Morwen Briar, leader of the resistance in this valley. We got word the Dragon Corps were marching on Erengard and gathered as fast as we could. But they've already left a trail of slaughtered men, women, and children. Those people were killed by Skreeling, escaped from the underworld. A Skreeling? These men are helping me track it. You say the Seeker is wise, and only a fool would trust a Harans. You will address Lord Ral with respect. Lord Ral? It's not what you think. Seeker has taken on the title of his greatest enemy. A title he was born to. We fought and died to trade one Ral for another. You fought for your freedom and you won it. And now the war against the Daharans is over. We're fighting a new war now against an even more powerful enemy. And if we stand together... You expect us to fight shoulder to shoulder with the butchers who massacred our friends and defiled our daughters? Rebel coward! Any man who raises a weapon against another will die by my sword! It's Erengard. Skreeling must have gone back to town. Go. Protect your families. Let's move.
We saved as many as we could, but they got away with 7 girls. Including Rachel.
We'll get them back. We're going after the Mord Sith.
My lord, we came here to escort the new Lord Ral to the People's Palace, not to save a few little girls.
You know what'll happen to those girls. Torture. Death to those who won't break.
That is how they become Lord Sith. How it has always been. So they can serve the Lord Ral. And if you truly were him, you would not pity them. You would know that someday you will need to use them.
Well, that's not how things are going to be anymore.
Maybe old Trimac was wrong. Maybe this man is too soft-hearted to lead
Anyone else want to question my orders?
The Mord Sith temple was abandoned, Lord Ral. We found this one in a gully.
Kara.
Lord Ral, you've certainly come up in the world.
Where are the children?
What children?
Girls your sisters took from Erengard.
If any girls were taken, my sisters must have done it after they beat me and left me to die.
I'll get the truth out of her.
You can tell she's lying?
Their training makes the Mord Sith hard to read, but I'll find out.
She's the one who helped me kill Darken Ral.
Whatever she did it to save her own skin. Richard, we can't trust her.
I'm not telling you to trust her. I'm telling you to trust me. You're going to help us find your sisters.
If you help me kill them,
Don't be scared. The Seeker and the Confessor will save us.
I said no talking.
No! It's my fault. Punish me.
Since you're so eager, I don't see why we couldn't begin with your training right now.
Triana, I got your message. What's so important?
How about a treasonous Dragon Corps squadron escorting none other than the Seeker to the People's Palace to proclaim him the new Lord Ral? I thought that might interest you.
That way.
Wait. If they went that way, they took the girls to the Drowning Cave. Drowning Cave? During the rains, the river floods it. Uncooperative trainees are left there just before a storm. Charming. In the dry season, you can get in, but only through a high, narrow canyon But once you're in, there's no other way out.
It's a trap.
And I'm sure it's just a coincidence that a squadron of the 3rd Battalion has been camped in the meadow just south of the cave.
Richard, maybe this was their plan all along. Lure you into an ambush because they knew you would do anything to save the children.
Yes. The Seeker's kind-heartedness is legendary.
If water flows into the cave, it has to flow out somewhere.
There's an aquifer that empties into the marsh, but it's barely big enough to crawl through, and anybody who tried would be greeted by Mord Sith as soon as they came through the other side.
We can draw most of the Mord Sith out of the cave if we stage an attack through the canyon.
Richard, that's exactly what they want.
That's what we'll give them. While you go through the aquifer and rescue the girls. You'll show her the way.
Anybody who marches into that canyon will be outnumbered and pinned down. They'll be slaughtered.
Death means nothing to us, Lord Ryle. We will do whatever you command.
Hello, Zedicus.
What brings the great Shota so far from Megadon Reach?
The great Zedicus. What else?
Personal visit to an old friend. Looking for answers? I don't have any yet. On my way to Eidenville in search of them.
I've already had a vision of exactly what you will discover in Eidenville. A passage in the 7th Codex of Sandrigan will direct you to the hiding place of the Stone of Tears.
I couldn't have hoped for better news. Tell me what the passage says so I can relay it to the Seeker.
Yes. We're all relying on the Seeker. But not Richard Ryle. It is written in the halls of prophecy that Richard Ryle will fail in his quest to defeat the Keeper.
Richard puts no faith in prophecy. He will defeat the Keeper just as he defeated Darken Rao.
Yes. He did defeat Darken Rao, exactly as the prophecies predicted. But now the prophecy says he will fail. You cannot pick or choose which prophecies you want to believe in, Zedicus.
So I should throw up my hands, give up?
No, the prophecy is fought. It can be avoided. But if the world of the living is to be saved, you must name a new Seeker.
What kind of trick is this? Richard is the one true Seeker.
Are you speaking now as a wizard of the First Order? Or as his grandfather? 3 signs will come before you. First, Richard will deny that which gives him power. Second, he will embrace the one in red. And finally, he will bear the mark of the one who will destroy all of life. When you've seen these 3 signs, you will know that I have spoken the truth. And if you do not then do what must be done, the Keeper will win. And the world of the living will be devoured by the realm of death.
Give us the girls, and we'll let you live.
It is you and your men who will die here today.
Hold! Traitors! Slaughter them all!
Richard trust you. But if this is some sort of trick, I will kill you.
Hello, sisters. I brought you a prize. The Mother Confessor.
Out of here.
I didn't come for the children.
Seeger, I shudder to think what would have happened if you weren't here.
You should thank these men, too. They fought together to help save Rachel and the other girls.
It would have been an honor to die for Lord Rahl.
My men and I fight for the Seeker, not Lord Rahl.
War is easy. It's peace that will break your heart.
Zed, why are you back so soon?
I ran into our old friend Shota.
What did she want?
Zed, is something wrong?
Somebody's head off? Take mine.
Seek out the abbot of the cloister of Ulrich, for he keeps the secret of the stone close to his heart. These are the words written in Codex.
Ulrich is in the opposite direction of the People's Palace.
I'm not going to the People's Palace.
But I thought
I'm not claiming the throne.
You're denying that which would give you power.
What's important now is finding the Stone of Tears and closing the rift.
Richard, the stone is a very small object in a very large world. Think how much more ground you could cover with the armies of Dahara under your command.
Even if an army could help us, how many would I have to kill to unite the Daharans? How long would it take while the Keeper grows stronger? Think of the thousands who saw their brothers and sons die fighting the House of Ra. Would they follow me if I claimed the title of the tyrant they despised? Or would I become the same enemy I just defeated?
You could do things differently. Today, you convinced enemies to fight side by side.
A few men against other followers of Ra who still wanted to kill me. If people want to follow me because they believe in what I'm fighting for, I'll lead them. But I'm not crowning myself king. I'm not Lord Ra. I'm Richard Cypher. I'm the Seeker. And you are the Mother Confessor. Zed and I will see you safely to Idendrel, and then we'll hunt for the stone. And when it's over, I'll come back for you.
Richard, I don't like it. The two of you alone?
3. A Mord Sith serves Lord Ra.
You don't strike me as the type of person who likes to serve anybody. And I'm not accepting the title Lord Ra.
If you're foolish enough to turn down the throne of Dahara, then you need me all the more.
All right.
Richard.
Twice now she's proven herself to me. I can use her. We better say our goodbyes. We've got a long journey.
Embracing the one in red.
What?
Nothing.
Idendrel. 70 leagues over that ridge.
I've been thinking. You said yourself the most important thing right now is finding the Stone of Tears. I should be helping you do that.
What about Idendrel?
I'll get there. When all this is over. But as long as you're still the Seeker, you need your confessor by your side.
To give you fair warning, we are brothers, after all.
You're no brother to me.
You've already killed me once. You can't kill me again. You believe you're fighting for peace, for freedom. But how many have you killed in this fruitless quest already? How many will you kill tomorrow? Everything you do trying to defeat my master only makes him stronger. You believe you're serving life, brother. truth is, you are for the keeper.
Richard. You all right?
I'm fine. Just a bad dream.
Well, it's over now.
What is it?
It's the mark of the Keeper. The mark of the one who would destroy all life.